Back at it in the studio.
We're back. Studio
Yes,
67.
yes. Hello,
back
Selena.
in Timmins. And again, thumbs up to the folks at the Y from last week.
Hello,
amazing
Natalie.
hospitality
I'm
up in
saying hello to
Falls.
people, Kinsman.
I know
first.
you're saying hello.
Oh, happy birthday. Yes.
Burr
what is this
Monday.
What is
yeah,
this,
it's Mother Nature's bipolar. We're dipping
I
back.
heard that joke like 100 times today.
Well, there's the 101st.
Yes. Let me do this. What's going on with your face?
My face. What's wrong with my face?
You ever heard of a
why,
razor?
why is this camera like trained right on me here?
I look you all like weird in that camera.
Yeah.
Like a razor going on?
No, yeah. I'm afraid I'm on a razor strike. No, ran into back last week we had Iroquois Falls, one of our big winners, Chris Costigan from 13th Avenue Barbershop.
Yeah.
He said, let the scruff grow. We'll see what we can do to you on Thursday. So I've got a date there on Thursday.
All right.
See what's going on.
Good. I thought
he's going to sculpt
Tracy
my face.
Liked a bearded man.
She likes my stubble. Here's the thing. I don't like to shave. And I let it go scruffy for a few days, and then it's clean.
Why
shaven,
does she like the
and then
stubble?
it's a few days.
Any particular reason?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. I'm just asking.
I don't know. She just likes the stubble.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So good evening. Hello, Anne-Marie, Jana, Barb, Guy, Stephanie, Sean. Appreciate everyone joining us.
Yes.
So we have Derek Edwards, who I believe is in the lobby. I don't know if his camera's on yet, though.
No,
Kinsman.
so we're gonna wait for their camera to rectify that, and we'll get Derek Edwards on.
Yeah, isn't this awesome?
This
Derek
is awesome.
Edwards,
how many big events have we had in this city this year? Of course, we just wrapped up Timmins Con. Now we've got the Timmins Comedy Festival, which is going to happen this weekend, and of course features the likes of Mr. Derek Edwards, Canada's funniest man.
This weekend, you better be ready for the comedy festival.
Well, having that as the slogan, I'm curious to see how Derek uses that. Right? Do you get nervous having that title? We're gonna wait for Derek to hop on.
There's Jason. Thank you so much. Put up Jason Dennis's comment. We love him and the whole NOE team.
Jason Dennis.
What? Like that's the
Northern
premier
Ontario Expo.
It's the premier event in the community. The Timmins Con. And they're amazing, and they are amazing putting that event on, Kinsman.
And again, all their hardworking volunteers that were there. If you saw pictures, you saw how busy it was. And then a couple hours after, everything packed up yesterday at 4. Yeah. There was hockey ice back there again. So the cleanup crew they didn't sleep all week and weeks leading up to it. Right. But everything went well. Laura Vandervoort was great.
Did you tell Laura Vandervoort that the Rock made it far in the playoffs?
I told her a few times. Yeah. Well, here's the deal. Laura was like, "Why is it so fucking cold in this arena?" And I said, "Well, normally when we plan these things, it's not jinxing the Rock, but normally the Rock. This is the farthest the Rock have ever made it in the playoffs.
There we go, Ken.
So the person who made the schedule." Probably said, "Well, the Rock might not be in the championship final," which they are. So they had to keep the ice in there.
Yeah, they did.
So again, they couldn't warm things up too much in there because there's a game on Thursday, games 1 and 2 for the championship series. And again, the Timmins Rock in their league existence and team existence have never made it to the championship finals.
There they go. They're going to raise a banner.
They're going to raise the banner high atop the mat.
Is that Tally? Tally?
Tally.
Hello, Tally.
Tally DeRoche.
Oh, I think Tally, that was her son. They posted a pic of today. He's holding up the poster. You saw it on her page, right?
Was it Noah?
Yeah, Noah's awesome.
Noah.
Yeah,
congrats,
right.
Noah. Yes. People coming by our booth and grabbing some autographs.
Noah, yes. He's awesome.
So thanks, Noah. Awesome, and again, everybody who stopped by our booth over the weekend, the Timmins Con was absolutely phenomenal.
Now let's try and put Derek on. I don't know if
he could be waiting. He could be waiting in the wings and
so
ready
Ronnie,
to turn his
remember
camera on.
How to do it there, Ronnie? You're gonna remove the and he's gonna bring Derek on. Now let's see. Now are you there, Derek?
Yeah, I'm here, buddy.
Now we
can't see you. You're looking fabulous. You're completely blacked out.
Oh, there he is. Okay, you can remove the comment, Ronnie.
Okay.
Hey, Derek, how's it going?
Yeah. Okay, there we can you it's not always a benefit, but can you see me?
We can see you.
We can see you loud and clear.
That's all there is. Thanks for having me on the show, guys.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, thanks for joining us.
You're buffering a little bit, but we can hear you loud and clear. So perfect. Now, you don't do social media at all? Is this true?
Yeah, I never really developed with the rest of the world. My apologies. I hear you guys have been kicking ass up there, just going from radio into podcasting. Congratulations on your success.
Thank you
Well,
so much.
thank you so much. We appreciate that, Derek. And, we were hearing that you learned more of your technical ropes through your missus. And the missus helped you get through here to tonight's show, which is great. And, as we evolve, we're getting set for your big show coming up this weekend.
But I got to love it because I love the mentality. Like, you don't do a lot on social media, but you've done so much in your career. You don't need it.
Oh, good God. It's not that. It's just I'm so ill-suited to advances in technology. It's just not I don't know, there's something in me that's either afeared of it or I just feel it's not going to be something that I'll naturally, cling to, that's naturally going to make me, I don't know, seem any more, I don't know, comedian. I'm really struggling. It's my first ever podcast, guys. You got me over a barrel. I'm struggling already. But
well, we got
his first ever attempt on social media is on KINZ and KLOMP, and again in wonderful Timmins, Ontario, which is great.
Derek's hometown.
Yes, I know. Well, Derek's hometown. Yeah, but his first is in the place where he resides.
Yeah, that's right.
Grew up.
Well,
born and raised.
So I have a question. So, everyone, when they say Derek Edwards, the funniest man in Canada, it's true.
It's not you.
I'm not even the funniest man in Timmins. It's Rick Lemieux.
Well, not even in his own household. His kids don't laugh at his jokes.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Yeah, so I'm the unfunniest. Yeah. But throughout your career, is obviously to be called that's a great honor. Do you feel a lot of pressure when folks call you that, or you take it as the hugest compliment, or is it a mixture of both?
I guess it's a lot less pressure if they just call you a jackass and you can do what you want thereafter. But if there's any kind of compliment involved, yes, it's very humbling. And so say was today, I had to go to this store and a guy recognized me. He was putting up this sign in the parking lot. He says, there he is, like this total stranger guy. And he proceeded to say a few nice things. He'd seen me on TV and whatnot. Mainly was just that the main beauty of it was here's like a total stranger in the city of Toronto, where most folks I know in Timmins, everybody just standoffish and in such a hurry, no time for humans, But really, they're just he was one of the few that wasn't nervous. He's a working man, this big strapping fella on the ladder. He's going, hey, there he is. And I was like, what? And he proceeds to say these nice things. We have a good chat. I got to know him a little. And honestly, that's the best thing about the whole business. What people say one time or another in a newspaper is kind of a by the way thing. It's the face-to-face in the street stuff. Am I right, guys? You're in the world now.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
1,000%.
And again, it's great to be recognized. And that just shows that, you've been doing your craft well. And, when people do recognize you, it kind of, it means that you've done something. You hit home with, not only that gentleman, putting up the sign, but with thousands across Canada, around, North America with your shows.
Well, that's, I suppose, a nice way of putting it. In a way, like when I first started, I got to be my character on the stage, was like the small town guy transplanted into the big city. And these are the things I noticed that freaked me out about Toronto. And then I would play to a crowd. And people were doing these laughs, not just like, oh, that's an interesting perspective, but people just with kind of belly laughs, till I realized that, geez, there's thousands and thousands of people that are transplanted from their little hometown. It wasn't just me, right? So it wasn't just I was playing the Toronto people and they decided they were going to relate to this hoser. It was much more. There's all people from places like Cochrane, Wawa, New Lisbon, Thunder Bay that are in Toronto looking for work. And so I got to kind of connect with the good people in Northland. They were all down here anyway.
Yeah, it's a melting pot, as they say.
It is.
When you when people meet Derek Edwards, the man, not on stage, do they expect you to be funny instantly, or is it just more of a casual conversation when folks approach you?
Oh, of course, casual, eh? I mean, those days when people believe that comics would go on stage on TV, and people used to believe they were just making it up at the time. I think those days are behind us now. Mostly
Right.
folks know you're just a guy. You know, you wrote some things down, tried them out. Turns out they were getting giggles, and so you kind of went with it. But people are they approach you with a friendliness and a kind of a smile, a twinkle in the eyes. If you do say something that happens to be funny, they're really happy. You know, they weren't expecting it though, but they're really pleased that you're able to put it together at that moment.
They get that's the whole perk of the conversation.
So that's it.
Yeah, that. So you're coming back to Timmins. Do Timmins jokes creep into your set when you're here, or more importantly,
when you get here?
No, not just when you're here, but do you tell Timmins stories on your show when you're on the road?
You know, I think everything kind of relates to roots as a Timmins guy, you know.
Yeah.
That's the way you see things. So in a way, everything I do on the road or anywhere is Timmins jokes. You know? But when I'm in town, I like to find out what's going on locally, see if I can glean anything out of the events around and about the city, and you know, and people appreciate it that you took the time, you know, and you can only benefit from that. And it's also a good way for them to get to know you. They know that news item or that you know, say, for instance, they had dug out the Hollinger Park baseball park, you know, in Hollinger Park. I think they were mining it. I swear to God.
That was the Shania Twain Center. Yeah, Shania Twain Center's gone, but you know, there's a nice big open pit. If you haven't been back here in a while, there, that nice viewpoint there.
They won't leave anything alone, eh?
No. We like to rip it up and repatch it.
That's
we have, you know, stage 3 of the Algonquin paving. You know what's great, and this must say something about you as a person. Every comedian we talk to says Derek Edwards is their favorite.
Yes,
is their favorite comedian.
We've had Janelle Niles on the program. We had Elvira Kurt, and they have all said in their top 5 and their top 2, your name came up both times.
Oh my God, that's nice. That's nice. Hey, you know what? I'll tell you what, Elvira, we worked together in Ottawa doing this radio thing for CBC, and I had a brutal night with all the snow and this, and it was a gathering of all the folks on this. It's called the Debaters, you know? And all the people on the show got invited by CBC for free drinks and chicken wings at this place. That woman can handle her liquor. That is a good. She'd have made a great Timmins girl. I swear to God, she could have put me under the table. Oh, just a marvel. And I'm maintaining the positive energy the whole time. A real sweet girl to bend the elbow with.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know if that's where you were going with all this. I just say,
well, no,
it's very humbling to think these people are so good. Yeah.
Well, she's going to fit in, but they all look up to you. So do especially young aspiring, do young aspiring comedians come up to you often and ask for advice?
Oh God. So, well, you know, it's rare enough, but I mean, some people are a bit shy about that kind of thing. You know, if anybody out there in Timmins, I'm wandering around, wants to come up and ask me anything about this biz, I'm happy to share what I know. Sure. Yeah. Normally people are a bit shy and plus feel a little timid about their own plans might not be as gigantic as I would think they should be. You know, I did have one guy come up to me at a Yuck Yucks club in Toronto, and he was just a new comedian, an amateur night fella, had about 5-7 minutes together. And he says, I'm thinking of moving to LA. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got $300. Do you figure that's enough? Maybe you might want to. I didn't know how to respond exactly. I didn't want to hurt the guy's feelings.
Yeah.
But it seemed That's a grandiose dream for a $300 ticket.
Yeah, you might get the math.
I tried to convince him. I'm sorry?
He may get the Matheson to the truck stop and have a combo, and then you might that's going to deplete about 80%.
He's going to be thumbing it the rest of the way.
His funds, yeah.
Yeah. I guess numbers weren't his strong suit, but I appreciated that he wasn't too shy to come up and at least ask me this absolutely inane question.
What?
If you see what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's good. Like he did approach you. You're right. His math was a little off. But hey, maybe he went down there with $300. The Rock
and turn it into a few $100,000.
Yeah.
Bucks. Who knows? You
Yeah.
know, what they say, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
So maybe you ran into the right person.
I don't think it worked out, but if I had to guess, but it's all good for him. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Is the biggest learning lesson for a comedian their first time they kill it or the first time they bomb?
Oh, no, goodness, no, neither one of those. In fact, first time you bomb, you got at least a 40% chance you'll never go back on.
Right,
so the learning curve drops off. And when you kill, you're not really learning anything other than that night, those jokes worked.
Okay.
So maybe you figure here, you know what you can learn from a kill is what joke to put at the end, which is a real good thing to know. Huh? Because you don't want to that's the trouble. You sometimes try a new joke and it works for no reason at all. It works awesome. And then you got to end your show and it just sort of tapers out. Just sort of tapers off. Yeah. Into anonymity. That's what you learn from a kill. No, the only way to learn the game is consistency. Just keep going. You know, I worked in Britain with these guys. We're working 5 shows a night. I don't even know how you do that. The sheer tenacity. Remember.
Okay, and changing up the content every night, which would be kind of tough. And I wanted to ask you, Derek. Out of all the, the stand-up nights that you've played, is it tougher coming back playing in front of your home crowd town? You know everybody. So do you really, you got to put some extra effort into, changing up the content to make sure that you're maybe throwing out some jokes that they haven't, seen or heard, because, everybody's been to a show, when you've been here, growing up and, building your craft.
Yeah, that's a good question. It behooves me to come into town with some brand new stuff that hopefully they'll like, and to try anything I can from as I was saying, the local perspective, and just make it as juicy and new as I can. I mean, that's the dream. You're coming on and you're going to do well with this stuff that you've been really, really concentrating on, trying recently to get polished and pretty. So, yeah, I guess especially coming home and to my own high school, let alone,
Yes,
that's right.
TH and VS.
Yeah, that's right.
Your old locker. Do you remember your old locker, Derek?
Oh, good God, no! My God, no!
Yeah, who knows?
Well, I know that stuff. I went to Ajax High. I know where my exact locker.
You were pretty lonely then, if you remember.
No, you remember where the halls weren't that big back then.
Chris says he didn't know you were a hometown boy. Yeah.
Yes, he is, Chris.
He's local. He comes back. It's awesome.
Maybe Derek needs a haircut when he comes to town.
Oh yeah, Chris is our best barber in the community. How has the comedy game? Yeah, he's
13th Avenue
not
Barbershop.
For me, Derek, but for everyone else.
Well, he's sculpting this face on Thursday for me. So thanks to Chris.
A shave, right?
A shave.
Yeah, sculpting.
Sculpting.
Yeah, where are you going?
Manicure. I'm a bonsai tree.
Are you? Has the comedy game changed because of TikTok and YouTube and Facebook? People can just get out and tell 1 or 2 minute jokes, and the odd person has received instant fame through that. But has the hustle changed in the comedy clubs, or it's still the same as before?
Well, I'm sure that, pardon me, I'm sure the hustle is is still there. You know, it doesn't really change that much. I mean, I like it. People I know of my age or slightly younger that are going, and they've always wanted to try comedy, and they're saying, "Oh, the hell with it! I'm going to give it a try." And to go on and for the first time, I mean, I guess maybe it's a bit like karaoke, except you got to write the song,
Right.
you know. But that whole situation isn't going to change. There's going to be nervous tension, and you need that. It's the best thing for you. Working in front of folks and maybe occasionally having to react at the moment to something that just went on in the room. And yeah, there's no way to replace that with anything else. To get back to your real question, you can't replace the live interaction with a minute on TikTok. You know, it as good as that minute might have been, you're not going to like establish your footing. What do you think of, you know, as a great comic like a George Carlin in the day, or guys that could just, you know, just create pandemonium with the amount of laughs that they could generate. Oh, you won't be that guy. Do you remember George, right?
Of course we know.
Yes,
George
of course
Carlin.
we know
God,
George Carlin.
He's the one that got the FCC and the radio in the States because he has that whole F word type of skit there. So
yeah,
Carlin's a classic. A lot of American comedians, like especially well back in the day, obviously, but if you made it on Carson, that was your big break. You know, Freddie Prinze, Andy Kaufman, Andrew Dice Clay was one. What is it in Canada? If you make it in blank, then you know you're going somewhere.
It's got to be Timmins, right? It's got to be. If you can,
we were hoping.
You can impress Rick Lemieux, who has his own album out. He has a comedy album.
Yes,
now.
he does, which is now out at all streaming services as of last week.
That's fantastic, isn't it? Yeah,
it is.
So he's obviously a player now. He's your go-to guy. I did a tour with Rick. We did, you know, Timmins was the big highlight show, but we did Cochrane and Show. I think there was some other hellhole as well. But anyway, he was with us, and he was just terrific.
Everybody's like, is that my town?
Just anyway, all on his shoulders. He's done a marvelous job throwing these comedy festivals together, don't you think?
Yeah, he has.
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
And, you know, speaking of Rick, the big roast coming up on Thursday, which, you know, he's going to be roasted to the nines Thursday night.
Yeah, at Full Beard. Which kicks
it's
off...
sold out in 4 hours, we should say. 4 hours. People want to see Rick get roasted.
Have you ever been part of these roasts?
No. I'm so sad I won't be there for his Thursday roast. He was telling me about it today. It is to my shame and regret that I will not be there in attendance because I'd love to see it.
Yeah. Well, so Derek is going to be in town performing Saturday night.
At TH&VS.
With an amazing opener, by the way.
Yes, Janelle Niles.
She's great.
She was phenomenal. And again, we had her on the show. And again, you know, what a treat, Derek. If you haven't seen a Janelle Niles show, you're in for one watching that opener.
Great. Yeah. Well, I thanks for you know, having me on the show and helping to pump this up. We're going to hopefully help out the food bank as well, and that's, you know.
Well, that's it. You're encouraged to bring non-perishables down to TH&VS as you enter the building, which is kind of nice. And again, it's a win-win situation for the food bank, and of course for people to go and pack, you know, the auditorium, Derek's old stomping grounds. Now, a question before you go there, Derek. Yeah, you know, TH&VS, there's no alcohol in there. Is it harder playing with a sober crowd, or do you hope people do the pre-drinking and come on in and, you know, you get some hecklers?
I've never really benefited from hecklers, I don't think, but you know, if I don't give at all, everybody's going to have a come on. Do you know anyone who's not going to drink before they go? I don't know anybody.
Right?
Yeah.
See, Derek knows. He's from Timmins.
Not
right?
on my speed dial. Everyone's going to go with a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well,
That's
you're there. And comedy is so important because I always say, listen, it's a serious world.
Nice to
And
laugh.
it's nice to let loose for a while and have a little bit of silly in your life. And from Derek Edwards, and he won't say it, but he's very humble. But not only, is he the funniest man in Canada,
Canada's
he's
funniest
also
man.
got a reputation of being the nicest guy. And every comedian, that's their background. Like Derek is just amazing. So now I was just hoping you say their big break would be on KINZ and KLOMP, not Rick Lemieux. But besides that,
Well, this is his first social media appearance, so there you go. We can at least notch that in our belt, Derek.
Okay, so my apologies. I meant to thank you profusely for your kindness and positive energy and this very unique experience.
You're great. Thanks so much, Derek. And
Thanks, we'll see you up here on the weekend.
We'll see you on the weekend. We appreciate you.
See you, Mark. See you, Jamie. Thanks again.
Okay, take care. Bye.
Thanks, Derek.
All right, Ronnie. Yeah, you can remove him from the stream. Ronnie working the background right there.
Ronnie
Kingsman
working
there.
the background. He's got the headphones
Derek
on sideways.
Edwards.
Derek Edwards.
Like, can you imagine?
Canada's best comedic act.
Yes.
And again, born and raised in Timmins, and he's going to be here this weekend. If you haven't got a ticket yet, Derek Edwards, Elvira Kurt, both shows, you can buy them at Eventbrite, and of course, timminscomedy.ca. Tickets are available for those shows.
Yeah, amazing lineup. So what a weekend it's going to be. We just passed, Timmins Con.
Yep.
And if you have a few bucks in your wallet left from Timmins Con, head over to Timmins Comedy Festival because it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So much going on. The Timmins Rock facing off, games 1 and 2. Championship Series
they start
Thursday and Friday. And of course, Derek Edwards on the Saturday. So TH and BS, lots to see and do. People say nothing ever happens. Well, you just got to follow our show. We'll tell you what's happening.
All right, pal. So let's thank the sponsors.
Yes.
Do we have a couple T-shirts left to give away tonight?
We do, yes.
Let's give away
we've got a couple T-shirts right after the break. We're going to thank our sponsors for tonight, and we've got a couple other locals. A shout-out to the Special Olympian basketball team who had some fun over the weekend and came back champions.
Yeah.
So that shout-out coming right up.
It is.
And hopping on this week, it's Chad Dabano from Elite Geeks Electronics, 133 Spruce Street South in Timmins, 705-266-7892. Contact Chad to book some Warhammer playtime. Have a cracked iPhone screen? Get it repaired locally with Chad today. Over 9,000 video games and all the consoles to go with them. Check out Elite Geeks at 133 Spruce Street South in Timmins today. And DAP Cleaning Solutions. Contact Andrew N. for your free quote. In fact, book now for your carpet cleaning, strip, and wax jobs for your commercial unit today. Contact Ann at DAP Cleaning Solutions. Residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. 705-465-3500. And it's a big weekend for the PMHA. The 2023 OHF U18A Championships are being hosted by the PMHA this weekend. We look forward to seeing you down there at the barn. And writingcommunity.ca, your writing at its best. Jess Trudell, founder of writingcommunity.ca, has experience with everything from full-length fiction manuscripts to business writing. Contact Jess today, 705-262-3268. And Dare Timmins, they want you to become a board member. Join the Dare team today. You can apply via email at daretimmins@gmail.com. And how about a free estimate with V&M Renovations? Contact Max and Justin. Now that the snow is starting to melt, maybe you need some mini excavating done. Or maybe it's time to plan those spring renos for the kitchen, bathroom, or the bedroom. Contact Max and Justin at V&M Renovations today, 705-372-3832. And the BIA, want to find out what's happening in your downtown? Follow the Business Improvement Association online at downtowntimmins.com. And you can also drop in and see them, 85 Pine Street South, Suite 108. And Venture Timmins coming up Thursday, April 27th, 2 to 5 at the Northwood Hotel. This is an entrepreneurial showcase event you do not want to miss. Network seminars, fireside chats with Core 5. Also later that night, a speed networking reception at Full Beard Brewing. And it's only $30 plus your taxes. Get your tickets today online at at Eventbrite. And Jackpot City Gaming, drop in and check out Trudy Prue and play some bingo. Vegas-style games, and they're now fully licensed for you, located 251 First Avenue. And Core Business Solutions, your Apple authorized service provider in Timmins in Northern Ontario. Drop in today with all your Apple needs, 264 3rd Avenue, Suite 201 in Timmins, or call 705-531-3355. And have this guy seal your deal. Is it time to buy or sell? Claim Post Realty Limited brokerage in Albert Seal. Your chance to check out Albert's latest listings online at albertseal.com or call to book an appointment with Albert, 705-465-3493 to have Albert seal your deal. And it's a busy week for Imagine Cinemas. Check out Super Mario Brothers, Renfield, and Dungeons and Dragons. Tickets and showtimes online at imaginecinemas.com. And it's a busy night Wednesday night at A Call Second Ontario. If you're looking for some music/comedy, check out Vash. This is a must-see, and if you haven't got your tickets yet, you can do so through Larone's website at laronetimmins.ca. And April is Be a Donor Month with the Kidney Foundation. Did you know a kidney transplant is the best available treatment option for people living with kidney disease? Organ donation saves lives. Register your wishes today online, kidney.ca/organ donation. And it's another jam-packed weekend at the McIntyre Arena for the Schumacher Lions Club 75th Annual Spring Sportsman Show. April 29th and 30th. Come and check out this year's great lineup of boats, ATVs, RVs, fishing and hunting gear, and all other outdoor entertainment and equipment. They've got something for everybody. Also backed by popular demand, the Canadian Raptor Conservancy and the Birds of Prey. Also, come check out Amanda Lynn Mayhew from the TV show That Hunting Girl. Tickets for the weekend, $5 per person. And the Timmins Construction Association gearing up for a busy weekend in May. Mark these 3 dates off for the 2023 Home, Cottage, and Lifestyle Show. Friday, May 5th, Saturday, May 6th, and Sunday, May 7th. And check out the admission price. Only $5 to get in all weekend.
All right, Kinsman, look, Sandra says she loves my Hoito.
Hoito, yes.
So this is
Thunder
from
Bay, representing the 807 tonight.
Yeah, well, this actually is a store called 807 in Thunder Bay. Yeah, they have a bunch of Thunder Bay products, and we did some promotion for them, and they gave us a bunch of
They tossed you a few hoodies.
Yeah, and
I've got the blue one.
And
I had a green one. No, Barb gave one to Barb.
Green one.
Yeah, she
Pagoda?
The Pagoda.
I don't know. That was maroon.
Pagoda, or
I think I gave you a green one, but I gave you a blue one
too.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Special Olympics basketball came home with the gold. Yes,
Timmins North.
Yes,
and we want to congratulate them. They finished with a record 4 wins, 1 loss for the championship. They beat North Bay over the weekend.
No, Thunder Bay.
Oh, was it Thunder Bay? Pardon me. Yes, okay, a mix of. I'm confusing my bays. North Bay players were mixed in with the Timmins. That's why it's Timmins North.
Yeah,
and they beat Thunder Bay.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
they beat my hometown.
Bringing home the gold. And again, if you go to Albert Seal's website, Scott Tomiak's page, all the players, great team photo. In fact, that team photo is going to show up in our blast tomorrow. I'll put it front thumbnail right there at the blast. Give the boys and all the players a bit of cheer. Nice to come home with the hardware, isn't it?
Oh, they're all the Special Olympic athletes in this community are like amazing. Are you kidding me?
And again,
some have been all over the world.
Playing.
Gone to the world, to even individual sports. So yeah, there's Julia, and Andre, who we met. Andre went to, I think he went to Dubai.
Dubai,
Abu Dhabi. He competed in powerlifting.
And awesome. He was saying how much he can power lift. It's basically one complete human body of myself.
From Thunder Bay. All right,
yeah,
so
Sandra
we got a
Larkin.
Fellow. You're not from Thunder Bay.
No,
you put your fist
she's
down.
a fellow 705.
Well, you're from down south.
807.
Look at this
yes.
guy.
I'm from the 905.
We barely let you in
there.
Porcupine, Thunder Bay. Forget it.
I'm from the GTA.
Yeah. So Sky says it was a humbling experience playing with the North players. They're legends to the core, but it was a team effort, and we think of them always. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate. Yeah, we love them.
Congrats, Scott.
And next up is hockey. So we're going to be going to play some floor hockey with them before they launch off to. Is it the regionals, Ronnie?
I thought it was that, but they're qualifying for.
You're qualifying for the nationals.
Provincials.
So they're going to
provincials and then going on to the nationals from there.
And they're very good. They're amazing athletes. So
we thought it was nationals in Calgary, but no, it's provincial.
All right. Ronnie's giving us the recap, but he corrected us, so it's provincial qualifiers, and Ronnie's the all-star goalie.
He is.
And so amazing.
And Albert Seal, the amazing
daughter.
coach behind the Special Olympics. He's been at the helm all the years that I've been up here anyway.
Yeah.
I think he's been at it.
He is doing
decades doing that.
Amazing work. So we'll get Ronnie to throw on the headset and post up the comments.
We've got a couple.
Don't distract Ronnie from working there, kids.
Well, no, we are.
We're going to give away a couple
two shirts left over from Timmins Con, which, by the way, again, another thumbs up to the entire crew, the Northern Ontario Expo, the Jason Dennises, the Francines of the world, the Dennises, the complete team who brought everybody up here, including Optimus, which we wanted to give a shout out to Joe from Optimus. That video surpassed us, our first ever video for KINZ and KLOMP, over 1 million views.
Yeah,
was that video we did at Centennial.
Yeah, that's right. Amazing. There you go, Kinsman. You got something to put on your resume now.
Yeah, that's it. A million views, and we picked up some good love from that. Again, Joe, if you follow Joe, Optimus is here. He had one of the best weekends with Optimus Prime ever in North America. That truck goes everywhere, and he said Timmins, he's definitely putting Timmins back on the map there.
How long are you going to hold up that T-shirt?
I'm going to hold it up for the whole time.
Landon is playing Special Olympics basketball team. Congratulations, Landon. Such a sweet family, and they're amazing. So
yeah, they sure are.
Good job, Landon. I'm sure he's looking forward to The Rock, who returned Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday night games
Friday,
1 and 2. Right? They play the Sioux Thunderbirds. Right. And yes.
What's your predictions?
My prediction, I saw one from Rock and Ronnie there. Blockbuster Live put a 4-2 win for the series. So that would be the Rock would win it in 6.
The Rock
I know they swept Powassan again. You know, a sweep could happen, but I think 2 championship teams, it's going to be a little bit more
My question
tight.
for you is this.
It's going to be a tighter series.
What happens quicker? The Rock win or the Leafs get eliminated?
Well, don't the Leafs, is game 1 with the Leafs tonight?
No, you're not tomorrow night.
So Leafs start tomorrow. So they play Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Theory is the Rock and the Sioux Thunderbirds will go longer than the Leaf and Tampa Bay series.
So the Leafs are out in 4, you're saying?
Well, I'm hoping it's going to be the other way around. I think Toronto is going to knock off Tampa Bay and actually get into the second round for the first time in how many years? I don't know. Toronto's never made the playoff. Well, they've made the playoff. They've never made it past the first round.
The Sportsman Show is coming back. I believe Joanne posted that.
Yes, it is.
We're going to be doing. We're going to be around there. But this weekend, pal, starting. Well, PMHA is on the show tomorrow, but we're going to be around the barn.
We're going to be around the barn. I've never been in the barn before, so another rink. Going to be. You're inviting me to your neck of the woods again. We're going to be checking out some PMHA action again. The under 18A championships are happening.
Yeah, OHF championships. So,
yes, OHF.
Yeah, so they're going to be on the show tomorrow night to chat all about that. We're going to be doing some announcing and some fan interaction and a ton of live videos. So
yeah, it'll be fun. Boys, my boys love the hockey. They love the Rock atmosphere. They're going to be enjoying some U18 A championship, OHF hockey. All the best coming into the city.
So that's the size. So we got 2 sizes left. Medium.
Yeah, this is a medium as well. So two mediums. Well, and I think there might be an XL. I want to say a double XL. So there's a 2XL and 2 mediums here. Okay, so let's give away all 3.
You want to give away all 3?
Let's give away all
Leafs
3.
And 6. Sean Seal's a big Leaf fan.
I'm a big Leaf fan too. I think the Leafs are going to knock off Tampa Bay.
Dreamers.
Am I dreamers?
Okay, so let's roll up the wheel of winning.
The wheel of winning.
All right.
So we're going to give away shirt number 1
for a second there, Ronnie.
Okay.
You can share it. Okay, and you can remove that background there, Ronnie. Yeah. I'm go all the way down. No, remove that. Yeah. And there you go, Ronnie. You're perfect.
Okay. Let's click the button.
All right, Ron. Don't rush Ronnie there, Kinsman. Let him work at his own pace.
Here he goes.
Don't put. So this is for we're giving away 3
This
t-shirts?
is 3 t-shirts. Yeah. So the one winner gets all 3.
No.
Okay. So Louise Melanson wins another shirt. So congratulations.
Louise wins a lot.
Louise has quite the wardrobe with KINZ and KLOMP.
You're not writing it down tonight, and you're just
I'm doing the mental here.
Oh God, you're gonna forget. Okay, so Louise,
Louise Melanson, yes.
Draw it again there, Ronnie. So this is number 2.
This is number 2. Who just won the first one?
Oh,
Louise. All right.
And
winner number 2,
Landon.
Hey, congratulations, Landon. Landon gets a shirt. So we got Louise and Landon.
all right.
Yeah.
And then one more
And
wheel of
one
winning.
final shirt to go.
Ronnie's
Louise,
doing pretty good
Landon.
on
Will
this
it be
wheel
another
now.
an L starting name? Let's see.
Okay.
And the winner is Janice Marie. Hey, we
Janice.
saw Janice at Timmins Con with Abby.
There we go. Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
So congrats there, Janice. We'll get you another T-shirt. We got the mediums, and there might. I don't think there's anything else other than mediums and 2XL. We got picked through at Timmins Con.
You can drop that off there, right? Okay, so good work. Now, who won? Tell me, since you didn't write it down.
Louise, Landon, and Janice.
you
yes,
better
LLJ.
you better write that down like immediately.
Now let's go backwards now.
Yeah.
Janice, Landon, Louise. Or how about Landon, Louise, and Janice?
Pop up Janice's comment.
What did Janice say?
2 up. Survived the weekend. So did Abby and her. Abby was trying to
Well, they were in the
separate
escape room
from her mom with the boyfriend, but mom was like tracking them down.
Yeah. Janice.
I would do the
Janice
same.
was on them like hawks. But it was nice to see them and everybody who came by our booth for the weekend.
Don't skip too fast there, Ronnie. Sandy says, "Go Leafs, go!" That's another Leaf.
I say Leafs in 6, and
right.
I say the Rock in 6. So those are my 2 predictions here.
You're
The
so
Rock,
funny.
the championship. They're going to wrap up the league against the Sioux Thunderbirds in 6.
Right.
And Toronto, for the first time, will actually advance to the second round of the playoffs. You heard it from Ronnie in 15 years, and they're going to also do it in Game 6.
Mm-hmm.
So write those down. And
no one's believing.
no.
I believe your Rock prediction, but this Leaf one. All right, Ronnie, you can go through them. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah. Janice is saying in the next comment to get your notepad. Yeah, I'm really concerned.
Okay, you can ask me again. Was it Landon?
Who won?
Yeah, Louise, Landon, and Janice.
You're like gonna drop.
Ask me like 5 minutes after the show. I'll forget.
You're gonna think it's like Selena or someone there.
No, don't be mixing up other names here. I've got it. It's like when you used to cram for a test, right? You had all the answers ready to go, or it was playing minute math. I remember playing minute math. I used to do this when we were in grade school.
Math.
So and they'd start at the desks and they go row by row. So you would mathematically go through. Okay, this is the question I'm going to get. Then you'd yell at the guy in front of you, or the person who gets that question wrong because you weren't you never had the right answer.
Minute math.
So they would start in desk 1 and go through all like 20. We had like 45 kids back in our day.
Yeah, 40. Yeah, you got a minute to get some math.
Yeah.
All right.
Minute math.
Well, fair enough. I don't know if I ever heard of minute math, but Ronnie says he's heard of it, and Mason's gonna wear his KINZ and KLOMP shirt to play basketball.
There he goes. So we'll get Mason hooked up with his new shirt. Again, that going in for Janice. And then we've got Louise and Landon.
You've had to say it like 10 times.
LLJ.
Like you're trying to be all suave.
LLJ. I'm doing all suave.
No
notepads going on here.
Yes, I am trying to confuse them, Selena. But hey, congratulations, though. We should say, because we did this Thursday to Selena and her family. They won the VIP experience.
Yes, they did with Optimus Prime.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Those are some great photos. Again, we also should throw out, if you had any pictures of Timmins Con that you took around that you wanted to, maybe fire our way, we'll add them to the blast. We're adding so many coming in. Yeah. People saying they, caught us in the action, which is kind of nice.
Yes, please. Joanne says my hubby won't give her a rub. Well, I'm telling you, you know what he needs to do. He should have been at Well, they were at Timmins Con. Maybe they bought some of the nice bath bombs there.
So many great vendors there.
I got some bath bombs there, by the way.
And talking to a lot of the vendors from Timmins Con, they had a phenomenal weekend. Especially the Mad Grannies. I think they're all tumblered out.
You talked to someone beside Laura Vandervoort?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Well, no, my boys were chatting her ear off.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Laura was awesome. She did a Q&A on Sunday.
Yeah.
And she had some pretty good questions from the folks in the audience.
Folks in the audience,
yeah. That's right. So now I know they debrief, and I know next year will be even bigger. They had over 3,000 people there on Saturday.
3,000 plus Saturday, and about 2,500 plus on Sunday. Again, the organizers, the Dennises, the Jasons, the Francines of the world, everybody who put a hand into Timmins
This
Con
is-
2023, phenomenal.
Jamie says he wants to see more challenges, and I'm thinking he's thinking like of all of
No.
this goofy things. Come on,
I'm
Kinsman.
still, okay, here's the
Oh,
thing.
What a wuss.
Well,
You're-
I'm gonna go into another challenge, just not. I'm letting the
Because
stomach.
you got offered to
I'm
do
still ironing the stomach out from that last one
the
we did. We did the
freeze
nut
candy.
challenge. Someone was offering it. Yeah, someone asked
freeze candy.
about the freeze dried candy from Bella's Boutique.
Yeah.
And it's a freeze dried. It's the gummy bear that we've already eaten. I ate that on the show already, and that was a tough challenge. But now it's freeze dried, and they want us to try it on the show.
You were driving like 60 kilometers on the highway back home. Like you were near like
I was near death.
We had to call the ambulance.
I was near
almost.
death. It was you don't know how long the commute is between Timmins and Iroquois Falls until you've done the death nut challenge. Yeah.
You want to get a close up of your beard?
No, my beard. Yeah, I'm trying something different. I don't like. We're talking about this. I'm going to talk to Chris. Yes, I don't like shaving, and I always keep it scruffy. So Chris says, "Well, why don't we do something to it on Thursday?" So he's gonna work his magic there at the 13th Avenue Barbershop.
Yeah, that's right.
And he won that $50 gift pack to what was it
From the bargain shop.
From the bargain shop
Oh,
up there from George Kirkman.
Yeah. My son Aiden. Yeah, well, I missed. Oh, her future grandson Aiden. Yes, Aiden actually left as the Pokemon champion.
The Pokemon champion. His picture, he looks so excited to get that photo.
He's his emojis meh. You know what it's like to be that age.
Yeah.
He says
too goofy to.
I don't know. I thought
he likes playing, but he didn't want to let anybody know he won the championship.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, I posted it. Chris and Sabrina are going to take care of you, Kinsman.
All right.
You better leave a good tip too. Don't be cheap.
It's going to be my first time going in there.
Yeah.
13th Avenue Barbershop, and again, we'll see what they can do with this scruff. It's like a walking chia pet right now. I'm at the point though where this is where I would normally be shaving it off, but I got to wait till Thursday now, so I can't go in there clean shaven.
No, what the heck?
I'm gonna come out. Do I get the biker handles or what?
Trim too when you're there?
I'm gonna get a trim too. Yeah.
Shave it bald, Chris.
Yeah,
Shave it
there we
bald.
go. Get the biker handles, the Hulk Hogan's, right?
Beard. Joanne says beards hide food.
Do they hide food? Well, I'm not. I'm keeping it short. I'm not. It's not going to be the big bushy where the Family Guy with the birds in it. Not that type of beard.
No. I thought you were growing the
just the scruff. Well, this could be my Leaf playoff beard. Maybe I've never seen the Leafs ever advance into round 2.
You haven't had much.
And I've been around. Well, they haven't won a cup since '67. I'm born in '78, so maybe the playoff beard will bring the Leafs into the round of the glory round into round 2. I still say they're going to beat Tampa Bay in 6 games.
All right. Good night, everyone. We appreciate you, and we'll
see you
get
tomorrow
your
night.
t-shirts coming your way.
Escúchame, baby, yo te quiero, baby. Sin ti no valgo la pena, sin ti esto es una condena. Escúchame, baby, que te quiero, baby. Sin